the old ways and the traditional bearers of today and those knowledge seekers of a new tomorrow.
Hi everyone, all right, we're back again, and I only caught the tail end of the acknowledgement of country, which is a bit of a shame, but anyway. 5 minutes before we start, and we're standing next to Old Government House. It's a beautiful old building here, and I can see that the signal's going to jump around a little bit, so we just need to persevere and be patient. So who's come back? Hi Tim, hi Christine, welcome back. Pizzazz, Anne, Anita, hi Julie, Rosalind, hi again Joel, hi Linda, Rhonda, and hey Chandra, how you going? So still a few minutes before we officially start, so let's just enjoy this for a moment. Alrighty, so that was the opening number. We've had a little bite to eat. Let me just show you where we are before I turn the camera around in a few minutes. So this is Farm Cove. This is where the Royal Botanic Gardens meet Sydney Harbour. This is the side of the Botanic Gardens we haven't been to. It's sort of more broader lawns, big trees. We've been over to the other side over there. The music's going to make it difficult for me, isn't it? So let's have a little wander around for a bit. Alright, so this is where all the food trucks are. And as I said, it's still a couple of minutes before we start, so let's just wander around a little bit.
And I'm Scott Irwin, and this is the John Field Band behind us. Give them a big round of applause.
And we'd like to say a huge thank you to Destination New South Wales and AGB Events for this gorgeous event here in the Royal Botanic Garden. How beautiful is it, and how gorgeous are those lights? They get better and better as the sun goes down. They're extraordinary.
I'd like to start by saying thank you so much for your patience. I know we were a little over time this evening, but we lost power to the entire stage up here. So thank you for your patience.
Well, that sounds like a challenge.
Now we're underway. We have a great show for you tonight. We're going to have some singing and dancing.
So hi Zareen, hi Stephanie, hi Rosanna.
Oh, come on. Are you ready to have some fun? Okay.
Hi Lorraine, Mindy, Isa, Tracy, hi Kaz, hi Michael, SX Babs, Faith and Jen. So someone asked me what the food is here tonight. So we've got Positano sandwiches, which is, let's have a look at their menu. So here's some of the food options. Peachtree Distilling Company and my dilly bag. I have no idea what this is, but let's have a look. Gin and vodka. All right. Okay, so that's the adult stand. We'll keep that one in mind. This looks like it's jerky. So I won't spend a lot of time here because I know not everyone's comfortable with meat products. Here's the bar. Hi Judy. Hi Tony. Anyone I've missed? Hi Nicolette. How you going? We have a big queue for the Vietnamese pho. And this sounds like it's the place to go. Messy Spoon desserts and bake. So this is the food section. Pizza bagel, $6. That's not too bad. I had one of those. So my tummy is full, and we can continue. So this is a really interesting aspect. We've got the stage right next to Old Government House over there. Alrighty, let's turn the camera around briefly. So hi everybody. Back with you again. My name's Lynn, and I'm going to be showing you around Noel, Sydney, which is the Christmas markets and light experience in the Royal Botanic Gardens. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that we meet today on the traditional lands of the Garigal people and pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. And I know it's very loud, so let's just continue on, shall we? Hi Kari, hi Francois, hi Sue, Sean, Sue, Laurie, Nina. Hi everybody. No, that's okay, Joyce. There's no judgment here. And so let's just turn around. We might not be doing a lot of talking if that band's going to be playing the whole time. So let's just enjoy the experience. So as dusk settles and it gets darker, we're going to have more of the light experience.
Fantastic, beautiful. We have a kid room here tonight. You might have seen them on television. You might have seen them on YouTube.
So this is what I'm really hoping to capture as it gets darker, is these wonderful, wonderful illuminations, and the trees are all lit up. The beautiful old trees in the Botanic Gardens have been lit up, and in the background we have these lovely illuminations here as well. They're not going to come into their own until it gets darker. So let's just have a wander around and have a look.
So coming up, guys. All right, first up we have Emily, the amazing Sarah, Jason, and we can't forget little Gabby. Come on, guys.
Looks like the kids are up.
All right, Sarah, show us what you got. Hey. She's super groovy. Alright, Gabby. Do you know Gabby is only 9 years old? And look how she moves. Hey! Whoa! Alright, Jenny, take it away. What's this move? Whoa! Great tip up. Alright, Avery.
How good was that?
There are some amazing little dances down front here.
All right. So while that was happening, look what I got.
Yeah, some festive dance moves with everyone so they can do it at Christmas, all right?
Glühwein in summer. How about that, hey? Yeah, I know. We are liquor.
Take it away, guys.
It's really different, isn't it? This is summer. We're outdoors. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. It's not dark yet. Still looking like it's a long way away from dark. And we're talking about snow and stuff. But we're so lucky that we can get out and enjoy this sort of experience. I'm sure it's very different for you guys.
Oh, the banana smoothie. I love that one. Everyone knows bananas. Come on, crazy.
I hope you're all up and dancing, okay? I want to hear that you're all up and dancing. All right, let's keep moving. So these are some of the market stalls that we have here. We'll just have a quick look at some of these. We've got the music going on in the background. We can look around and have a look back at that soon. So in terms of Christmas markets, we've got things like handbags, leather, mostly Australian products that have been manufactured here. We've got some lovely gift cards at this stall.
Has anyone visited the circus playground over there?
Oh, yes, I have.
Then we have, just trying to see what everyone's got, premium grooming, luxury and leather accessories. Oh, look, we've got men's stuff, shaving stuff. No, not at all, Isa. There's no entrance fee. This is an initiative by the New South Wales government, which is really fabulous. These are beautiful. May I? Look at these gorgeous things. Is it glass? Yeah, beautiful. I love that. Look at that. It's so lovely. And then these Christmas trees. Beautiful. Aren't they lovely? Hi, Renee. And they're quite reasonably priced. Gorgeous earrings. Look at that. They're really beautiful. Do you have a Okay. All right. So these are lovely things that I'm sure are easy to ship. So if you're interested in any of this sort of stuff, contact details must be on the back. There we go. Look. Fairyheart.com. They're beautiful. Hi, Renee. It's a gorgeous evening in Sydney, in the city. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at the light behind that. That looks fabulous. All right, we're starting to see these Christmas trees now. The digital trees are starting to show out a lot more than they were before. I'm keeping an eye on the stage to see what these shows are all about. Should we go and have a look? Yeah, let's see what this one's about. The music's intriguing me. Hi, Mum and Dad. Oh, it's a juggling act. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Mum, there's your granddaughter with the black hat. Right, so we've got moving performers coming through the crowd as well. So I just want to sort of see if I can grab this person here coming our way. This person's up on stilts. No, there is lights. We're just waiting for it to get a bit darker, Laurie. So what I plan to do, I've allocated an hour to this. We're 15 minutes in, and I'm going to start slowly moving towards the entrance shortly, and we should start seeing the illuminations on the buildings, on the old sandstone buildings as we walk along Macquarie Street. But until it gets a little bit darker, we're kind of just making the most of the entertainment for now. Let's have a look at this person. Oh, the illuminations are supposed to start at 8. So as I say, I'm going to start moving towards the entrance on Macquarie Street. She must have long legs. Yeah, I think that's kind of the point. Let's go and have a closer look at her. We're going to finish in about 3/4 of an hour, Laurie, and that'll be at St Mary's Cathedral. So as we walk along Macquarie Street, it will start getting dark. There we go, that's better. We'll start getting dark in about 15-20 minutes, and then as we walk along Macquarie Street, that's when the illuminations start. I can't get my exposure working correctly. Hold on. Hi. Yeah, that's better. Oh, look, I really appreciate the time that you're giving me. I really do. Let's get her next to the Christmas tree. Alrighty. See, this place is just going to start getting better and better as it gets darker. I'm going to get a close-up of the dress. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So we'll look at some of the market stalls. Here we've got fudge. It's nice to be able to take it at a slower pace as well. It was a little tricky to try and figure out what was the best time to start here. Working in everything from when the lights start, when to be at St Mary's Cathedral, and when our last ferry is to get back home again. Or not our last, but the one that we need to get so we don't get home too late. So there was a lot of juggling involved in organising this tonight. Oh, thank you, Renee. All right, so I'm going to start, as I said, slowly moving towards Macquarie Street. And we should start to see some of the illuminations on the buildings as we get closer. But let's have a look at some of this happening here. Thank you, Eva. Beautiful colours. Just waiting till these guys move along. So what we're looking at here as well, just while we're standing here, I just wanted to sort of point this out. That building there that says AMP on the top of it has just won 2 amazing international awards for Best Building. One was in Portugal and one was in Frankfurt. Here we go. We're starting to see some of the illuminations on the trees. A bit brighter now that it's getting a little bit darker. So we've got the lovely Christmas tree lights, and this is the AMP building, Key Quarter, I think it's called. And that's the one that's won a couple of international awards. So we've got churros in the background over there. And the Christmas tree lights are starting to look brighter and brighter now that it's starting to get dark. Look at this tree over here. So these are the illuminations that are happening on the beautiful trees in the Botanic Gardens as well. Hi, Lisa. So that's just going to get brighter and brighter as night falls. People are starting to come in. Miss Molly, I'm not sure what Miss Molly does. She does some sort of clothing. Mo Designs. Mo Designs has necklaces and jewellery. This is rather nice. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Hello, just admiring your beautiful jewellery. So lovely. What is it made from?
It is resin, it's gold or silver leaf inside, and it's all handmade by my husband.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
That's because I needed this.
Alrighty. It's tricky trying to predict what time to come here, as I said already. So we have, the lights are starting to come out, but I really want to catch that timing for the cathedral as well. The lights are starting to come out on these trees, but they're just not at their prime just yet. Yes, we saw Miss Molly. Exactly. Good golly, Miss Molly. Look at this beautiful, beautiful Moreton Bay fig over here being illuminated. Oh, thanks, Essex Babs. Just want to try and get over this side of the path and show you another one of the old trees that's being lit up. Eva, if you can hang in there, well, I reckon we've got about another half an hour. Just wanted to, what is it, 25 past. I know these illuminations are going to start in just a few minutes on the buildings. The beautiful old conservatorium of music. So this is the one that used to be a stable. Can you imagine that? So Lachlan Macquarie, our governor at the early 1800s, really wanted to make his mark on the colony, and had this built as a stable for his 28 horses. And now it's the stunning Conservatorium of Music. Oh, look, I totally understand. If you fall asleep, I won't hold it against you. Problem is my family's scooting ahead. Wait for me. A castle for his horses, yes. It's incredible, isn't it? Well, let's look at the sky. Got some pink clouds up there. It's definitely getting darker. Dusk is falling. And we'll just look back in this direction, back towards the Botanic Gardens and the Conservatorium, which is just a beautiful, beautiful building. Yes, exactly, Penelope. Hi, Brian. Hi, Jane. So it's a lovely evening in Sydney. We've seen some music. We've seen some food stalls and some market stalls. And now we're going to walk along Macquarie Street, where the illuminations are going to happen on the buildings, including the State Library, the Royal Mint, Hyde Park Barracks, and ultimately finish up at St Mary's Cathedral. So let's get you a lovely postcard here first of all, and then we'll follow the light path, the path of light. Okay, this is going to be impossible to get without people in it, so you're just going to have to take the postcards that you can.
Welcome to Noel! Welcome to Noel!
Thank you. There we go. Welcome to Sydney. Hi, Susanna. Hi, Harry. And these ladies here, look. So we'll follow the path of light. Oh, goodness. So here you go, you can pose. You can pose and pretend that you're the... Oh, help me out with the characters from Nutcracker Suite, people. Is it the Mouse King? Or is it Clara? Who sits in the boat? Merry Christmas for you! Clara, that would be with the Nutcracker. Okay, thank you. I'm not terrible. I don't know the story. My husband knows the story. I don't know the story. So we followed the path of light along the perimeter of the Royal Botanic Gardens. It's quite crowded along here, isn't it? Just want to try and get ahead of this group. So just pausing here for a moment. This is called the Palace Gates, which is the entrance to the Botanic Gardens, which used to be where the Crystal Palace used to be, the exhibition palace, which burnt down. It was built for the World Exhibition in, I think it was 1878, burnt down 3 years later. Basically, Sydney was doing what Sydney and Melbourne always do. They were competing with each other to be the first to put on a world exhibition. And they built it out of wood instead of out of stone. It was a mammoth construction. It was absolutely huge, occupied an enormous area on this site. But burnt down 3 years later. Hi, Denise. And there are our famous rainbow lorikeets making all that noise. What we're walking along right now, Susanna, is the footpath that runs alongside Macquarie Street outside the Royal Botanic Gardens. So on our left that's the Botanic Gardens in there. On our right is Macquarie Street, and we're about to cross the road. We're actually going to cross what's called Shakespeare Place, and this used to be a public square until it was resumed to make way for a motorway, basically, a 4-lane highway. But there's a statue over there of the writers, the literary figures, Shakespeare, of course, being one of them, and you cannot get close enough to actually see what the rest of that is. But this is the State Library of New South Wales that we're coming up to now, and we'll see the projections, the illuminations on the front of this building. Sorry, I just need to watch where I'm walking, and I'll catch up with comments in a moment. Let's see. Just want to try and move into a space where there's not quite so many people and see what's happening on the front of this building. And we'll just wait to see what happens. We do. We take it for granted, don't we, Renee? Goodness me. We forget to get out in it. I don't want to stand back a bit. So I don't know if this is just going to change colour or if we're going to actually have some illuminations as well. Hi, Josephine. I actually did part of Marrickville on a tour. I did some street art there. But yes, I'd need to think about how I might present it again. That statue is Matthew Flinders. And we can't see him at the moment, but his cat is over there as well, in that little alcove. Matthew Flinders' cat is over there. I don't see any of the story being played out on this building, so I'm going to move along. It's suddenly gone as if it's a pause between scenes. So let's wait just one moment longer. Very noisy here. So we're looking at the State Library of New South Wales, the old section and its new annexes alongside. So we're going to pass Sydney Hospital and State Parliament up ahead. And then I believe that there's going to be some more illuminations on the Royal Mint. Thank you, Susanna. Just get past these people, won't be a sec. So this is our New South Wales State Parliament. I'll pause and just show you the front of this building briefly. This is where our State Parliament sits. And alongside State Parliament is our first hospital, Sydney Hospital. And I can see some illuminations happening up ahead. So hang in there, guys. There's more to see. So here we get to see oh look. Thank you, Rosanna. So this statue in front of Sydney Hospital is called Il Porcellino, and I believe it was a donation from an Italian family. Don't forget to rub his nose for luck. Thank you for that tip, Sandy. I'll do that. Just wait till... Here we go. Rub his nose for luck. That's for all of us, Laurie. Yes, absolutely. I think this piggy gets around. All right, so not too far to go. My hand's getting stiff from holding the gimbal. We have, as far as I'm aware, 2 more buildings along Macquarie Street, and then we'll be up at the St Mary's Cathedral. Oh yes, I can see something happening up ahead here. Look at this. This looks interesting. So this is the old Royal Mint, which used to produce our money back in the day. Thanks for that, Sandy. Yeah, I'm not sure if I was correct about, but I believe it was an Italian family that donated it to Sydney Hospital. All right, what's happening here? Such a beautiful building, isn't it? Il Porcellino was a gift to the City of Sydney from the Marchesa Clarissa Torrigiani to help raise funds for Sydney Hospital. Thank you for that, Sandy. That colour. Alrighty, let's move on. Even the plants are lit up. So the next building is Hyde Park Barracks. And up in front of us is Hyde Park. And I believe that the Archibald Fountain apparently is still under renovation. So we won't be able to see the Archibald Fountain tonight, unfortunately. But let's have a look at what's happening at Hyde Park Barracks. Oh, looks like something's about to happen. It's counting down. So let's get over there. It's difficult to get it all in, Tina. Wow, look at that. Oh, that was amazing. Did we time that perfectly? Wow. All right, and just got enough time to get round to the cathedral. How amazing was that? Did you get lots of postcards, guys? How amazing. And look, we've got bats up in the sky. They're bats. Flying foxes up there. Okay, one last stop. So I've got just enough time to get over to the cathedral up ahead. and we do have to walk all the way along the side of it and around the other end to the south end of the cathedral, and that's where I'm hoping we're just in time for the next illumination show. I believe it starts in about 3 minutes, so let's hope the lights are with us. Look at the beautiful cathedral. Isn't it stunning? So if you aren't already aware, on Friday I'll be catching the open top double-decker bus. It's a hop-on, hop-off bus, but we'll just be travelling from one point to another. And we're going to get off quite near to the cathedral, have a little break, and then we're going to see a matinee performance of the St Mary's Cathedral Choir performing Christmas carols. So please book in for that, because I think that's going to be amazing as well. You get tiny, very fast flying bats in your garden in summer. Wow, amazing. Yeah, they are pretty big. The bats are pretty big. Sorry, I missed all these comments. Oh, here we are, standing reading your comments, and I've missed the lights. Oh. Someone should have said, Lynn, go. You're going to miss the lights. But I'm really happy that I was able to bring you as much as I did tonight, because I was worried that we were going to miss out on a few things. And we need to travel a fair way to get to where we're staying tonight. So there's a long night ahead of us yet. And that's what presents the challenges for, getting there too early and it's still not dark and all of those sorts of things. But here we are, just St Mary of the Cross. We won't go inside today because we'll have an opportunity to do that on Friday.
Which city street?
Thanks, Roseanne. I appreciate the validation. I have no idea where my family are. I'm hoping that they're going to be down here waiting for me, ready to tap me on the shoulder and say, look over there. Yes, this is a Catholic cathedral, Ray, and I don't have any details to tell you about its history or what have you tonight. I'll do all that on Friday. I can hear music. Now, what I'm hoping is that I'm just in time for the illumination on the front of the building here. So we need to go to a point where keeping an eye over my shoulder, because as I understand it, it's meant to start at 8:30. So I want to go over here. There's a reflection pool. There's a lot of people set up on seats over here. I'm not sure I should go too much further. I think I might hang about here. Ah, found them. Should be due to start. This is going to start soon.
Merry Christmas, everybody in Sydney.
Show me where.
The top of the seat.
Okay. I'm trying to get you into a great position. Oh, hang on. No, it's starting. Wow, just made it. All right, I'm going to turn it around briefly. 1, 2, 3, and zoom in. Okay, I don't want you to sit like that all night though, so we're going to go back to normal, okay? 1, 2, 3. This looks like the Garden of Eden. You've got the snake going up the right-hand side. Please give your own interpretations, but that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe it's just nature. All right, so this is telling the story of Christmas, obviously. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Gregory. No room at the inn. Yep. Wow. Sandy, keep an eye out. I'm going to try and come back again. At least one more time before Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, that was extraordinary. Oh, it's not finished. Hold on. Yes, Diane, Bree, it is. It's St Mary's Cathedral. It's stunning, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Did I do all these amazing things before I was a Hago guide? Gosh, I'm doing more and more since I've been a Hago guide. Okay, I'm going to start moving towards the exit because we have a train to catch. So let me just keep it on there. It looks to me like it's finishing. I do need to find my husband and my daughter. Thank you, Rhonda. I should have finished 5 minutes ago, Bree. I've gone a little over time. Thank you, Denise. And thank you, everyone. I've missed some of your comments. I realise I will catch up with them later. Just looking to try and find the rest of my family. But it looks to me like this is basically the end screen. So what I'm going to do... Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Thanks, Lorraine. And you're very welcome. You're very welcome, everybody. It was just beautiful. I'm so happy to have been able to bring it to you. Yeah, I think you're right, Penelope. So what I'm going to do is move over to the side and sign off. Let me just come over here where I can find a spot to say goodnight to you all. Because then I have to find my family. Alrighty. Let's have that behind me. There we go. Where is it? Is it over there? I can never do this. Oh goodness, I'll never get the selfie screen right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I'm so glad you were able to come along. Night tours are a bit of a new thing for me. I'm normally tucked up at home by this time. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to bid you all a lovely good night and see you again on another tour. Bye for now.